So yeah, so I've got a lot of the Fantasy Maker stuff that was at Walgreens. Um, there was some stuff at CVS. They had a small display. I got a lot of the Ulta stuff. I'm trying to think. So I don't. I Oh, a Five Below has it too. I heard Rite Aid has their display, but their display doesn't have like not like last year that it had stuff that you couldn't get anywhere else. That I was lucky that they even had it here at the Walmart, and one HEB had it. This year, from what I see, the Rite Aid display it doesn't have anything exclusive. Um, but regardless, it's all on the website right now, except for, like I said, some of the stencils. I only saw one stencil, and there was a lot of stencils. So, um, each display seems to be different everywhere you go. Like the black face paint is not online, but it is at Five Below. The CVS has one liquid lipstick. A Halloween liquid lipstick that none of the other ones had. It had liquid eyeliners that neither Ulta or Walgreens seem to have had. I mean, so they all have something different. So I was at the Walgreens and I saw pictures online, but the one I saw at Walgreens didn't look exactly the same, so I'm not really sure. But again, everything is online. They've got the liquid liners, they have the crayons, they have the palettes are the same as last year. They have only one of the 6 stencils I saw. They have all the the little jewels that you stick on. I didn't see anywhere online they had one that I didn't see. I got a few from Walgreens, and there was one I did not see that was online, the Wet n Wild website. So, for the most part, the Wet n Wild website is carrying everything that you can find in stores, except I haven't seen the black face paint, the lilac pencil, and some of the stencils. But they did the same thing last time, which I hate when they do this. Later on, it might show up on the website after then you have to pay shipping for the smaller stuff. That drives me nuts. But really, all I want is the lilac pencil, crayon. Right now, I've gotten everything. They also had the big things. It seems to be this year are the pigments, and all the pigments. Most of the pigments were at Ulta, and yet there was one pigment online that was not at Ulta, and it was a black pigment. They got new highlighters, black, like Jeffree Star did, which is for Halloween, but I would wear it as an eyeshadow. I would even wear it in my inner corners, but not as a highlighter. You could also the zombie blush, which is the color changing blush. You could use. It says it's for a blush, but you can use, like, for Halloween, you can use blacks and those brown blushes as contours. So they're killing me, man. They're killing me with these $100 collections that they've got. And man, I don't know, even with the pay as you go, pay 6-month thingy, I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to do it all. I'm going to do my best though, but I'm just, again, grateful that I have the PayPal credit, because there's no way in the world I'd be able to afford this otherwise. So really happy about that. Plus, the highlighters are, oh my goodness, I called, like, I don't know, 8 Walgreens from where I live. Where I live, it's called Broadway Street, and Broadway Street runs, like, gosh, from one side to another. It just goes really far. And so I went and called. There's about 9 or 10 from here all the way to League City. And then I thought I was calling the one in League City, and there was another one on Broadway, just like maybe a couple of blocks past the highway. I've never really, maybe been only 1 or 2 blocks past the highway. And it was like 4 blocks past the highway. And that one had the holiday highlighters. Unfortunately, which is insane, every Walmart got a different amount. Some Walmarts had 4 on a display, some Walmarts had 2, some had 1, some had 3. Mine only had 1, 2 of the bars and then 1 of the pigments. So, you know, all the pigments and 1 set of the bars sold out. So I was lucky to get the bars. I left the gold. It was like all 4 bars, but highlighters. But I already had the gold, so I didn't pick that one up. You know, that was the day I had to go all the way out to Galveston. And again, a lot of the Walmarts near me, excuse me, Walgreens. I'm sorry, not the Walmarts, the Walgreens. I always get them mixed up. So it's about 8 from here to there. And there is a nice big Walmart out in League City, another one, nice big one in Galveston, and they don't have anything either. But the Walgreens from my house all the way out to League City, and they didn't have it at all. And then I had to go a little bit further on the Broadway, about 4 blocks, and that Walmart had it. That Walgreens had it. And then driving the other way, I had another appointment. Because I had to get the car, you know, you know, you have to do inspection and all that to register it. And I stopped by a Walmart going towards Sugarland. I think the name of this place was, yeah, I get confused. That way is Santa Fe, and I forgot what that one's called, but it starts with an S, that area. And they also had only 1 of each of the pigments, 2 of each of the bars. The bars were cleaned out, but someone left the pigments. So I was able to get it all that way, but none of the Walgreens close to me, even down in Alvin, that one usually has everything. None of them had it. Just, you know, these little off the ways ones had it. So I'm glad that I had appointments there, because I was able to, you know, go into these places I wouldn't normally go to, these Walgreens I wouldn't normally go to, and I was lucky that I got it. So I have taken a crap load of pictures to show you, swatches, and then when I get my stuff from Wet n Wild, I will, you know, do the swatches and show you those. So yeah, so okay, I love you guys so much, and just pray for me. October 25th is my husband's birthday, and is the day I finally remove the pannus and no more infections, Lord willing. So anyway, okay, I think next week I do have a Thursday available again, I think, so I'll be able to hopefully do a video next week, and if not, I got a buttload of swatches for you. So anyway, okay, love you. Mwah.